Hey, this is Casey, aka Skillet Scuzz.
Hey,
Um, anyways, I'm gonna try to show off my place. I'm trying to get my stupid pet to stay there and not be bothersome and everything. Cosworth is pretty awesome as a fighter, though. Here's my character. She's really pale. Looks really pale right now. But she's just a tall, skinny redhead. Kind of like, well, redhead version of Taylor Swift. Anyhow, and she's in a red sequin dress, as you can tell here. Uh, the graphics, the resolution is a little diminished down because, well, this is being edited through on Xbox Live. But here I'm approaching my large-ass building that I took all of yesterday to create, about like 10, 12 hours worth of work. It's pretty freaking massive. It's a massive marketplace. There it has basically 4 tier 2 vendors since my character is only level 16 right now. Level 20 I'll be able to upgrade to level 3, tier 3. But these vendors cost about like 1,000 caps each, and then you also had to have a specialization in some of those areas too. But as you can see, I dressed all the vendors in a specific clothing attire. helps someone stand out and makes the game have a little bit more flavor and fun. But basically, the vendors are very good. So I have 2 weapon vendors for ammo. I have 2 general trade vendors for general trade for all that loot stuff that you need for resourcing and everything. And the amount of caps that they generally have will be reflective of your population of your settlement. Like my population is around 19 or 20 now. It's pretty maxed out. So I've seen some vendors have up to 600 caps available that they could that you could sell your loot down to. And this is the bar lady, or the food and drink lady. She's got a chef's cap on, but she's in a blue sequin dress. That's basically like in the club. As you can see, I got a strobe light over her and everything like that. Just having fun there. Armor guy. I'm in an electrical storm right now. Go figure. The clothing lady, she's got a whole bunch of just mismatch and a crazy sense of fashion going on here. It's kind of cool. But yeah, this layout took about 8 to 12 hours to fully create. Once I start to realize, you know, where I'm going and everything, then it started to come together. But it took forever. Everything was all done by hand. There was no like prefab work. Here's my clinician. That's my version of Jonah. Hey Jonah. That's just sticking a needle in me. I need some heals.
done. Now, was there anything else bothering you? I think I soaked up some rags out there. We'll clean you up, don't worry.
All these settlers, these characters are dressed by just stuff that I've randomly have found or had bought.
Haven't been hitting the chems too hard. I'm glad to hear it. Anything else?
And I've pretty much expended all of my resources and nearly expended all my steel, which is really easy to get, but a lot of other rare stuff, in creating this entirely ridiculous marketplace. So I'm pretty much broke, and all my resources have been used up, except I still have like a crap ton of wood. And there's a jukebox, only plays classical music. Maybe I'll find more tapes later on that play more music. Here's a opulence place. Got some really nice furnishings going on in here. Then move over to like the cool place and got disco balls running here. It's pretty freaking sweet. As you notice, it was kind of dark in there because actually the shading in this game is pretty awesome. But that Okay, this is Skillet Skills again. Just continuing on. Here's my large marketplace at night time. Oh, there it was. I'm checking to see the time. It's around 9 p.m. in-game time. People start gathering in to hoard around. It's pretty phenomenal building. It's beautiful at night. But
Nice job with those defenses.
everyone's pulling in from their daily tasks to basically gather up and drink at the bar. There's going to be about like 17, 18 people that's going to be coming in. And basically, they kind of all line up, which is kind of weird, and then they start just drawing in really close together, close, and then they start what I call moshing each other. This is a phenomenon that has happened in other Fallouts before. It's kind of nutty. It's kind of creepy here. They're all in a large line here. Well, some of them are, and then they eventually kind of get closer and closer and closer. This recording is a little bit low res because I'm doing this in Xbox Live Upload Studio, and it's not the best thing. So, and then I'm basically re-recording it onto my laptop and then posting it on YouTube.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
But yeah, it's a little surreal. This lasts for about like 1 hour in-game time, up to 2 hours, I think. I've never really actually measured the time, but they do this for a short while. And see, they're starting to really congregate all around the bar, which they always congregate around the bar. Even before I even created this whole place, they all congregate around the bar. Like, they gotta get their drink in after they get done with their day's work, and then they head home.
Yes.
And usually all of them head home, and then one person ends up like hanging around and lollygagging for whatever reason. I'm not sure why.
I wouldn't be very good company right now.
But it's kind of weird. But it's starting to get really... See, they're starting to mosh into each other. It's starting to get really congested, and I'm getting claustrophobic, so I can get out of here and everything. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.